What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blue Clouds TV. Hello, everybody. Welcome back again to the show. As usual, Needs Zion is here, Blue Clouds Media, and we are launching. We're live. We are live. We are live. Absolutely, we are live on the X and YouTube at the same time. Yeah, kind of not ready, but I gotta get myself in there. I have to get myself in there as soon as possible. And the search for Chelsea manager finally has come to an end. There are more details on it. That's why we're here to discuss it. We'll look into it. The nitty-gritty of Liam Rosenior. Yeah, they call him. I was told the right pronunciation is not Rosenior. It's Liam Rosenior. And welcome back, beautiful people of Blue Clouds Media, supporters, viewers, and listeners, wherever you are. Thank you very much for finding the time to participate in today's live stream. As usual, Nizam is here. But hopefully we might get the other guys joining soon. If not, remember, I got you all covered. Our reports are saying we're live on BSM Sports, and I'm your host, dependable host as usual, the entertainer, the news broadcaster, the reporter, Needs Zion in the studio. Yeah, absolutely. We're live, yeah. We're live today as reports are coming in. And this says, breaking news coming, the waves, bringing the news from Stamford Bridge. And it says coming out from Stamford Bridge as usual today. The wait is finally over. And Chelsea Football Club has officially appointed Liam Rosenior. Liam Rosenior as the new head coach of the men's team. Yes, the right pronunciation is not Rosenior. It's not Rosenior. It is Rosenior. Rosenior is the right pronunciation. And listen to this. He has signed a massive contract that keeps him at the football club until 2032. It looks like 6-year contract, isn't it? 6 years. 6 years contract. Unbelievable. 6 years contract for manager Liam Rosenior. That's a lot. 2032. You may think that these owners might learn their lesson, but it looks like it's not the way we think it should be. And I've explained many reasons why they always go for these long-term contracts. They see their managers, they see their people that comes in as the as project managers. And every project manager, actually, to be honest with you, they really need time to develop players. And that's why anyone that comes in, Graham Potter, we see Graham Potter is a project manager. Now Mauricio Pochettino is not a project manager. That's why he got only 2 years. But Graham Potter, 5 years, and Enzo Maresca, 5 years, and Liam Rosenior also 5 years. So that should tell you where they really really believe in the project, and anyone that comes in has to be a project manager. And that's what we're seeing. That's what we're seeing, to be honest with you. That's what we're seeing. It's unfortunate, but then that's what we're seeing right now happening at Chelsea Football Club. Yes, as we're here, we'll be looking at the manager in perspective. Where was he coming from? What he has achieved as in footballer in his career. We'll also be looking at what he has achieved in his career as a manager. There's not much to talk about as him and what he has really received as a manager. But yeah, we can talk about where he was coming from Strasbourg, guiding Strasbourg to European qualification, to earning the highest prize from Wayne Rooney. Also, yeah, Wayne Rooney, see him, he really rates Real Rosenior a lot. He's in Wayne Rooney. I have a video of him talking about, Liam Rosenior. So Rosenior is also stepping up with a clear philosophy, attacking football with youth development, and also flexible with the way he plays football. I know a lot of fans don't like him, but don't look at him. It's not his fault that he's in this position. We have to put it that way. He's now our gaffer, whether we like it or not. And I want to urge each and every one of you, let's pray and put all our support, because whatever he does, if it goes on well, we become happy. And I'm sure probably you don't want the owners to be happy, but just think about yourself and then the man himself. You want someone doing his job to do his job very well, and the hunger. He's really there to the hunger for him to succeed is also there. That is why he stepped up, and he moved from Strasbourg in this West season. But then how cool can it be for Liam Rosenior to move into Chelsea's position and be a manager? All right, we're going to dive into everything today, as I said, and his success with Andrey Santos is very, very important here. We have to look into that, whether he's the one that stepped into the shoes and what either Moses Caicedo or Enzo Fernandez will be benched. One of them, either he's so satisfied with Andrey Santos' performance when he was at Strasbourg last season, also with France, and also tactical style. We also talk about his tactical style. What Ben Chilwell also really think of the gaffer, what Ben Chilwell think about him as a manager. So join the live chat right now. If you're watching, wherever you're watching us from, I always say, from my bottom of my heart, I always say thank you very much for your time spent on my channel as we discuss football. I want to know your immediate reaction. Is Rosenior the right man to lead us forward? Drop yes or no in the comment section below in the chat, and also let's predict the first starting 11 if we can in today's show under the new boss Liam Rosenior. Make sure you smash that like button and also subscribe if you're new, and also let's get into the nitty-gritty aspects of today's show. Be my guest, guys. Be my guest. Thank you all for coming on as usual. So smash that like button.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Definitely. So Nizan is here alongside. I'll pay attention to the comment section right after when I return from these short break. So stick with us, Nizan. We'll be right back in just a second. Hello, welcome back again. And the search is over, like I said. Let me know what you guys make of it. There's been some conversation and some questions from the press conference today coming from Matt Law himself. Matt Law asked a few questions regarding the expectations of Liam Rosenior when he joined the football club. And the expectation for a top four is really there. He is to make top four. That is the tax for Liam Rosenior. If for him to make a top four, and also they have some comment, or I wouldn't say comment, a thank you message coming from the the outgoing gaffer, which is Enzo Maresca. And I want to thank you guys. We're gonna talk about Enzo Maresca a little bit on today's show. I know he is not relevant right now because he's done his job. He's gone. He won 2 trophies in his first tenure for Chelsea, winning the I would say the Conference Cup and also winning the Club World Cup. Prestigious trophy, the first, I would say, maiden edition of that competition. He won it, and we're going to be the world champions for 4 consecutive years before anyone else can take over. It's been impressive. I love it, and I like that aspect of it. But why should he go? And where is this project? Do you believe in the project? And I know a lot of people are not happy. They want Bluco out, to be honest with you. And look, when I'm looking at things, I look at things in 2 ways: the negative aspect of it and then the positive aspect of it. Whether this project is going to be successful, whether this project will be flourishing, I don't know. It's very difficult to know because it hasn't been tried and tested in the Premier League. No one has ever won the Premier League with young developing players. No one has ever done it. Ateta or maybe Arsenal have tried it many years to win it with young players. How many years under the same self? I want to say Alex Ferguson, Arsene Wenger. Arsene Wenger tried many times. He had experience, lots of experience after a while, and it still did not work. You get what I mean? So that model is made to develop players, but not made to win Premier League trophies. So that is what we're looking at this moment. So if you're watching this live, like I said, we're looking at the achievements and what this model can really do for Chelsea going forward. It's not a sustainable model that can win Premier League trophies. It can't do that. It won't win Premier League trophies. But yeah, let's look at the comment section below. Let me acknowledge friends. Like I said, let's get back from the break. Big up to you, Cole Baby Palmer. Cole Palmer, the icy cold man in the studio himself. He says Algeria, Congo 0-0. Algeria, Congo 0. I think a round of 16, maybe. Round of 16 is going on. Algeria, Congo 0-0. Thank you very much for the update from Cole Palmer. Say, come on, Congo. All right, more from him. Blue Claw out from Cole Palmer. Big up to you, Mr. Daniel Knight in the building. Big up to everyone. Cole Palmer, everyone watching us live. Absolutely. Y'all want our warriors. Yeah, let's look at that. And Daniel Knight, big up to you, Daniel. Says Will Stanley and Lawrence Stewart need to resign from the football club. To be honest with you, I want all the sporting directors to step down. They haven't done much better work. The first time they came in, including some of the managers, the owners, they didn't know how to do transactions very well. Right now, Will Stanley, Stewart, and all these managers, the one that even brought those players from Manchester City, and we all know that they've worked with them. They've all failed. Only one has gone on to become better right now, which is Cole Palmer. The rest, they've all been shambolic footballers that we have. One, where do we start from? Maybe I would be a little too harsh on Delap, but Delap has been struggling. I know he's coming from injury. We can give him that pass, but then if he's that good, he should be picking up. I'll say doing better. His hold-up play is very awful. Last game he did a little better. You could tell that Manchester City was struggling handling him, but he didn't finish the game. But yeah, Delap is one of them. Jimmy Gettins, also City product. Also, how is it go for him? Not good enough. Jimmy Gettins, Cole Palmer is the one that is leading the race for Joe Shield right now. Who else? Rooney Lavia, absolutely useless. He's been so useless for us since he joined the football club. And who else? I know there were 5 of them. Rooney Lavia. Who else can I count? Who else? Tosi Adirbayo. Tosi Adirbayo is also one of the players that hasn't made it at all. So, like I said, Joe Shield has questions to ask. You get what I mean? Joe Shield has a lot of questions to answer to the Chelsea fans, whether his players that he brought in has been successful, yes or no. I'll say no. It's only Cole Palmer has been successful at this moment. Who do we have here? Daniel Knight said the project is finished at Chelsea. What else is left for us? And Spanish Spanish man, my man said, he says the bigger brother is not the choice for the fans. It's not the choice. It's not the I think choice. I choose the fans' word of choose, but now we have to come together, support the new manager. Okay. What I get, what my friend here is trying to say, it says that no matter how things are bad, this is the gaffer. This is your new man. He's right there. Liam Rosenior. Liam Rosenior is the new manager, and he is the one we have to support. Why do we have to support him? If you go against him, I've always said, you want to be happy. Already the owners are pissing you guys off. They're making you guys upset, and you're not getting the happiness. So what we can all do together as fans or supporters, we have to support this man. And my gut is telling me that he will win the trophy, domestic trophy. He will make top 4 for Chelsea without a doubt. That's what my gut is telling me, that he will. There is just slimmer way of him not succeeding. Trust me, he will. He will. I know this is not what you want to hear. You want him to fail. You want blue coat. You want him to fail. You want blue coat to fail for them to affect. But one thing you have to remember, that blue coat is not going anywhere now. Blue coat is not going anywhere now. And for blue coat to fail, they have 10 years to be at a football club. They are billionaires. It will take a lot of money to wipe them off. Yeah, it will take a lot of money. If you can, before you can wipe them off, it will take a lot of money. And you have to go through long procedure to get somebody else in. By the time we get a replacement, probably the club will be in a relegation already. So that's why I'm also urging every one of you to put up your utmost best support for the team. Please, if you can. Yeah. All right, big up to you, whoever said hi to me, in the Spanish man himself. He said that Spanish Cookney. It's Cookney, right? I hope I got the name right. Spanish Cookney said hi. Hi to you, my friend. Wherever you're watching us from, please, guys, don't forget to drop a like on the video. Smash the like button wherever you're watching us from, either YouTube or X. Much appreciated for everyone here watching this live. But yeah, that's more we're gonna talk about Leo Rosenior being his appointment as Chelsea's manager. What do you guys make of it? What do you guys make of the appointment? Is it going to be successful? Is it going to be successful, or do you think he's not going to be good enough? A few words coming from Rooney. As Rooney said, Rooney said to Rosenior, as he said, he joined forces to when he was at Derby for claims also 2 years before the former England striker resigning in June 2022. He had this to say to Rosenior on his BBC podcast show. Liam is a good coach as I have ever worked with. He's saying that he is the better coach that he's ever worked with. He's detailed on how to approach day by day games, and as good as I've worked with him. Liam was so important to me. He was incredible in his coaching ability. Was more of the manager and dealing with the players and everything. So I really learned a lot from him from that time that I was as that being manager, and also that point of view. And I think he has done a great job and deserved to be a Chelsea manager. A great job also. This are good, I'll say recommendation, good words coming from, Wayne Rooney to Liam Rosenior as Chelsea's manager. Chelsea also, we're going to look at Andrey Santos working excellently under Liam Rosenior during his time at Strasbourg last season. Scoring, Andrey Santos scored under him. Andrey Santos scored 12 goals from midfield position. And he said this is an interview. He said that in an interview with a French newspaper, The Quid. And he said that he is a great coach. That's what Andrey Santos said. He is a great coach. I love working with him. All the players are excited by his comment, his vision, plus the style and what is perfect for me right now. That's what Andrey Santos said. He wants position-based football to multiple possesses to bother opponent. That is the style of play, and also he wants to win. He has to win. He's a winner. That's the most important thing. And he's been a captain before. He's been a captain during his time I think during his time, either with Brighton or before Brighton, he captained his team to beat Arsenal. Yeah, I think either in the FA Cup or something. He captained his team to beat Arsenal. So I'm always saying that Chelsea have a strong. They have this. They always have. They perform better when they lose a manager most of the time. Chelsea lost AVB 2012. They brought in what's his name again? They brought in Roberto Di Matteo. Roberto Di Matteo, with less experience, he took the team. Roberto Di Matteo took the team to win the Champions League for the very, very first time as a Chelsea manager. And also, even when we brought in Luis Filippo Scolari, at that time, he was emerging the most decorated manager in the world. Luis Filippo Scolari now is emerged as the most worst manager Chelsea could ever employ at the football club. The worst manager Chelsea have ever employed is Luis Filippo Scolari. And at that time, before Chelsea employed him, he won the World Cup with, Brazil, and even has done some good stuff in the Brazilian league. So, I always say, sometimes it's not all the time that someone goes and win trophies that it becomes successful at the football club. Enzo Maresca did not win many, but he won the Champions League and qualified Leicester City back to the Premier League. That's why he was able to get this job, because of Joe Shield, also his connection, the link with Enzo Maresca back in the days when he was working for Manchester City. That was one of the reasons why Joe Shield. Daniel Knight said, why 6 years contract? That's the question I was asking, but I explained why. White 6 year contracts, Honest Neverland. Potter was sacked on a 5-year contract, and Enzo Maresca was sacked on a 5-year contract. So this is something that I've said earlier on. Let me take a drink. Sorry about that. This is something that I said earlier on. For a young manager to come to your football club, for you to be able to persuade them to work for you, it means that you have to let them know it's a project job, and you want to give them a long-term contract at a football club for them to perform, and you're there to back them. Backing them definitely will come in, but backing them with what players? Are you backing them with 26 experienced players, one of the top in the world? That's a big question. And we know they're not going to be managers, definitely going to be coaches. And that's their job, to be power. This is very common with young managers. There is the idea of power struggling here in terms of who is in control. What went on with Amorim is the same thing that went on with Enzo Maresca. Struggling, or maybe power struggling here, pulling power. Amorim wants to be the guy that brings in players. Amorim wants to be the guy that dictates players, that goes out, and he tell who he wants in. And in this modern football, they don't allow managers to do that. So for you not to be a manager, you have to be a coach. Your job is to coach the players. And I understand why they do that, because if they're able to work very well, example is Amorim did not help himself. But big example is Enzo Maresca. Enzo Maresca did very well last season, and you expect a backing from the owners. And as soon as Levi Kua went down, from what I read, is he requested for a center back that can come in. But let's put it this way. And I know probably somewhere around April, Levi Kua will return. But if we have to go spend money on the name that everyone has been mentioning, logically, let's look at this. It means that Chelsea is going to have too many center backs sitting down. Some are not going to get that developing time and making money and not playing games. Because with Levi Kua, let's look at what we have when we have Levi Kua. Thank you very much, Daniel, for the comment. Let's look up. We'll come to that. We'll come to that. Wonderful comment that you said. Why CC contract he never learned? Let's look at this. When Levi Kua got injured, they have a Buddy Shirley there. They have Gerald Hatto, also they brought in the summer transfer window. they also had Chalobah, they have Wesley Fofana. I wouldn't mention Disasi because he was faded out. So off on top of on my head, I can remember these 4 players. We have Levi Kua, we have this, and we have come on, why do I keep forgetting? We have Fofana, we have Tosia Diribayo, and then we have Jerry Hato. Or maybe let me take the right backs off. Let me concentrate on the center back. The center backs we had Chalobah, Levi Kua, who plays on the left hand side, Badi Shile also, and Fofana. So 4 center backs. 4 center backs. So if you bring in a Bastoni, you get 5 center backs. I know he has experience, you different help, but how do you develop the likes of Fofana? Or no, Fofana doesn't need development. How do you develop Chalobah, who has been so impressive for us this season? And let's put this aside. Probably if it doesn't even belong to the future, it means that you have to sell Chalobah. And if you have a player who don't have much game time, much Premier League game time, it means that he will be sent out. It'll be difficult for you to get good money off the player. And that's when the idea of the owners want to groom players and sell them. But which club hasn't groomed a player and sell him? Is there anything new? I know you don't want to hear that. I know this is not what everybody wants to hear. But how many players? Can you tell me a football club that has groomed player and not been able to sell them? Now, I'll give you one good example. One good example is Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo was being developed by Manchester United. He did not last long after winning his Ballon d'Or. He was straight to Madrid. Cristiano Ronaldo. Manchester City developed Cole Palmer and they sold them to Chelsea. Manchester United made lots of money when they sold Cristiano Ronaldo to Real Madrid. Manchester City made a lot of money when they sold Cole Palmer, 50 million or 60 million, 50 million plus. When they sold Cole Palmer to Chelsea. Chelsea made a lot of money when they sold Eden Hazard. Hazard at that time is getting close to passing his best. So that's a different conversation. It is football. It is how it's being developed these days. If you don't sell, you can develop. You're going to start at one point in time. And that's not what Chelsea fans want to hear. I understand. But if you don't sell, you can't make money. You get what I'm saying? I don't know if I make sense. I don't want to sound too positive, but I know some of our fans like to hear the negative aspect of it. Blue go out, blue go down. I understand they're not doing what you want to do. As a fan forum, you deserve to say that. You have every right. No one can take that right away from you. To tell them you don't want this, the model is not working. You need for them to bring in some experienced players, and I want that. I want to see that. But I'm saying selling young players did not start today from Blue Coat. It's been dead around for a long time. And some big name players, Sadio Mane developed, and it was being sold to Liverpool. Virgil van Dijk was being developed. When he got to his peak, he was sold to Liverpool. But one thing is, that style of model doesn't win trophy. It's been proven. Brighton has proven that. And Southampton has also proven that these models don't win trophy. And I agree, and I feel the feelings and the cry of all the Chelsea fans. Also, I want to say this: all those going to when a protest time comes and you're going to protest, bro, please protest with peace, okay? If you add violence to it, probably they're not going to hear you because it would take a lot of money to get them out. So protest with peace. That's all I'm calling for. But big up to you. Is it Sion, right? Sion, big up to you. Say hello. Hello to Sion. Big up to you. I hope you're keeping very well. And you're having a very good new year. Happy New Year to everyone joining us on the show today. Wherever you are, these islands wish you a happy new year. Thank you. For all of you watching this live across all 2 platforms, YouTube and X, Don't forget to drop a like on the video. If you're really getting engaged, you're getting some education, you're getting some entertaining from this platform, you're getting the education. Please do me a favor. Zion is not asking for too much. It's just free. Go down there in the comment section below and let me know what your thoughts are on where you see this football club heading towards, and what they can do. And is it sustainable? If it's not, all right, let me know what you think on the show today. All right. Okay, let me know what you think of the show. Let me know what you think of the new manager. And also, we'll be looking at what was being said from Enzo Maresca. And I hope that I can share that on the screen. Enzo Maresca said. Also, I'm telling you the report coming from Matt Law. Matt Law, a report from it was being reported that Matt Law said Liam Rosenio has been told that qualifying for Champions League is a critical target for him. So he's coming with a target. They've already laid down a target for him. It's not a target for him to go and win it, but a target for him to make sure he qualifies Chelsea for the Champions League. Is that too much to ask from Liam Rosenior? Let me know if it's too much to ask from that, just with these crop of players. Don't you think we can make it to the Champions League? I think we can. We are not far off. From the top four. We're about to get into the second half of the league. And I'm sure these quality players, we have quality players. All we need is consistency of performance. And I'm sure they can do it. All right. And then also the coach, Chelsea interviewed two managers. Matt Law reported that Chelsea had two managers went through the scrutiny or the interview. It was Philippe Luis. If you guys can remember, Philippe Luis was a left back for Chelsea when Chelsea brought him from Atletico Madrid. So Philippe Luis and what's his name again? Liam Rosenior was those two managers that went through the interview. And lucky for Liam Rosenior, he won it because he's already under the Blue Coal family. So it's a bit easy for him to come from there and then join Chelsea. So that was what was being and said today. And also, I'm trying to find the Enzo Maresca report from him. Yeah, Enzo Maresca, what Enzo Maresca said. And it was being made clear. Enzo Maresca, when he left Chelsea, Enzo Maresca said, he lived this world a little better than you found it. Okay, he says, my journey with Chelsea began with a preliminary round of the Conference League stage. I live with the inner peace of living a prestigious club like Chelsea where it deserves to be. That's what Enzo Maresca is saying. He says, I want to know all the Chelsea. I want to thank all the Chelsea fans for their support over the last 18 months. Support that was crucial to achieving Champions League qualification, winning the Conference League, and winning the Club World Cup. Victory that I will always hold in my heart. Especially thanks to all the players who have who has accompanied me on the wonderful journey. I wish everyone who has shared every moment with every success in this second half of this season and in the future. Thank you all, Chelsea fan, from me and my family, Enzo Maresca. That's a wonderful message from him and his family to all the Chelsea fans that help him out. And I've said so many things, and the expectation was not so high on him, and yet he did what some managers could not do. Managers that even have they were decorated with so much trophies. AVB at that time, Andres Villas-Boas. Also at that time, he won the Portuguese league, and even Chelsea brought him. He was that bad. And even Luis Filippo Scolari, like I said earlier on, he even won the World Cup with Brazil, and he's now tagged as the most worst ever Chelsea manager that has been employed at the football club. So what are the expectations? I've laid down the expectation for Liam Rosenior. as it's being pronounced. Guys, if you're listening, and I was pronouncing the name Rosenio. Rosenio, but reports are saying that the real pronunciation is Rosenio. Liam Rosenior is the name, and there's been some good recommendation or good things being said about him, especially from former Manchester United striker midfielder Rooney. I call him midfielder because in his last days at Manchester United, he moved to the midfield, and that's how he was playing his football. But big up to everyone, and it's not that easy. We've done Chelsea have brought in inexperienced manager, another inexperienced manager, but there has been good some inexperienced managers in the Premier League who are doing good right now. If you believe that Arteta is doing good with us now, they have an inexperienced manager, and he's been there for 6 years. Let's hope and support Liam Rosenior. Let's hope and support him. When Liam Rosenior joined Chelsea, a day at Chelsea, it means that he has spent nothing at this moment. From title, 0 title, EPL Cup, nothing, UCL trophy, also nothing. Arteta at this moment, Mikel Arteta, they at Arsenal, he joined Arsenal 2nd of 2006, did 2026 or something at Arsenal, and 2006. I think 2006, right? 6 years now, yeah. And he has spent almost about 1 billion net. Yes, Arteta has spent 1 billion net right now as we speak, and hasn't won no EFL trophy, no Premier League title, and also no Champions League title. Arsenal Football Club, they've spent a billion. So if we are looking at the Chelsea Football Club and spend a billion, at least they've delivered 2 trophies that they can see in the trophy cabinet. Arteta don't have any. So yeah, big up to everyone. Okay. All right, we'll look into that. So a few things are we gonna talk, but let me see what we have here in the comment section below. We have a man like Sion said I can come on from Sion. All right, big up to you, Sion, and big up to Mikhail. Mikhail, happy New Year, brother. Happy New Year. Happy New Year from man like Mikhail. It says, hey Nee, what's the story of the day? The story of the day is your new gaffer has signed a new contract. Chelsea Football Club, your football club has signed a new contract, and they've given Leon Rosenior an amount of 6 years contract. 6 years contract is what is the news right now. Who shot who in what? Who shot who in the what? And the what? From Mikhail. Big Alan, big up to Big Alan, big up to you. He says, hi there, only time. He says, only time will tell me. I think it is very, very underwhelming appointment. To be honest with you, it is very, very underwhelming appointment. But if you put 2 and 2 together, not all managers that win everything can win. Can guarantee Chelsea a trophy. There have been some few examples that did not work well for Chelsea, but they've won their winners. One thing about Liam Rosenior is this guy has been a captain multiple occasions, a captain that even with his team be able to beat Arsenal those days. That should tell you how good he's been in under 20. He's played in under 21s. I think he hasn't played in the senior national team. He didn't make the line. So, but yeah. Also, tactical flexibility is something that I've been talking about. He's been very good tactically. He's been very, very good tactically, and I like that. I like that from him. A lot has been said. Fabrizio Romano, as is being reported, says FC Strasbourg agreed deal in principle to appoint Gary O'Neill as new board coach. So that means that if Leo Rosenior leaves Chelsea, it will be the chance for Gary O'Neill to be Chelsea's manager. Once upon a time, we were being linked with Gary O'Neill to come to the football club to become Chelsea's manager. If you guys can remember, it was Gary O'Neill who, at that time, he was with Wolves and he was leaving. They were going on relegation. Gary O'Neill's name was being mentioned, and then also McKennie, Ipswich manager at that time. McKennie, that's the name. He was also mentioned, and I don't know, one of them. It means that the transition of being a Blue Coat or Strasbourg manager, that transition to become Chelsea manager is just that big for you. So big up to everyone. Big up to everyone. Okay, HNY ni Mikhail, help me understand the abbreviation. Please, Mikhail, please help me understand the HNY. If you're not careful, I'll say New York. Happy New York. Oh, y'all get it now. Happy New Year. Got it. All right, now I got it. Happy New Year to me from my humble brother, Mikhail. Big up to you, Mikhail. Big up to you. I almost forgot. I was like, what is HNY? Because the whole of this year, those that wish Happy New Year, I never use that abbreviation. I just go in and Happy New Year and type the whole thing there. Happy New Year to a lot of people. So yeah, I got confused a bit, but yeah, finally my brain came back, and that's how it happens. Sometimes you forget things that are very, very close to you. Sometimes I do walk around. I was like, I'll be looking for my glasses. I've been looking for my glasses before for almost about an hour, and I forgot I had the glasses on. So my son came back from work. He came back from school. And I was like, I called him. I was like, have you seen my glasses? And then he turned around and said, Dad, it's on your face. I was like, oh Lord. And I was looking for an hour, looking around the whole studio. I went downstairs and looking everywhere, and I can't find it. And my brain did not signal and tell me that I get it on my face. And one thing that I also do, it was one time I was looking for my phone for 3 hours. I went to the fridge, grabbed something, I left my phone in the fridge. And I looked for the phone for 3 hours. The phone was ringing, but because the installation in the fridge was closed, there was no way I could hear it. So yeah, sometimes forgetfulness is there. It live with us. Big up to everyone. Big up to one. Smash that like button. Zion is asking you.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
Smash that like button.
Smash the like button. We're getting close. We are that close to 20K, and without you guys, we can't make it. You guys have helped. You supported from a long distance. All of the viewers, Mo Kasim from the YouTube channel, big channel by the name Mo Blue Lounge YouTube channel. That's the man himself, and everyone joining us on the show. Thank you for your support, and happy New Year one more time to everyone watching us live on these two platforms at the same time. Really, thank you. The 6 years manager contract is there, and it tells you that they want him to be in the football club for long. If he is that quiet, he plays his game very well. And most of these managers that are coming in, they're coming in for the money. What do you think? After 2 years, if Liam Rosenior believe that he's done enough and he's not getting the backing, he'll just throw his towel in. In there and say, "Hey, you guys are not backing me. I gotta go. You guys are gonna pay me 50 more million, and I walk away with 50 more million." Is the project suitable for the likes of Jose Mourinho, Carlo Ancelotti, the likes of Luis Enrique, or maybe Nagelsmann, or maybe Hansi Flick? No, this project is not. But some of them would take the risk because it is lucrative in terms of how much you get paid when you're walking away. So we're gonna see that kind of episode at Chelsea Football Club where managers will come in. They're not big names, but they come in within a short period of time. They'll tell you, "Hey, I'm done. I gotta move on." When he knows he has maybe 20 more millions to take, or maybe 50 more millions to take. How much do we pay for Antonio Conte? We paid 25 million to Antonio Conte when he left the football club, sued the football club, and then battled and won it for 25 million. So same thing could happen, but these guys are not going to go to court and all that stuff. But they make sure paperwork stays 5 years. And what are they? Are they managers or are they coaches? To me, they're coaches. They don't have the managerial power. And if he starts doing something like that, it won't last long at the football club, to be honest with you. It wouldn't. All right, so what do we have here? And one from Blue Line, Mo said, Viva, is it Viva Agis? DC, there's something there. Let me see. There's something about it. Why is more comments not showing? All right. See it. Algeria. Okay, it meant by Algeria. Is Algeria winning? So let me know if Algeria is winning. I know it's Congo and someone is playing. Mikhail said, Brighton FC almost revealed we did not steal their manager. We did not steal their manager. Mikhail, what do you mean? What do you mean? I don't get what Mikhail is saying. That they revealed, Brighton almost revealed that. Are you saying that they came out to say that we did not steal? Oh, I'm not so sure what. All right, give me a second. Let me see what I can do here. Give me a second. Let me check a few things here. All right. Very interesting here. All right, give me, guys, please. I apologize for my quietness. I'm trying to find something real quick. I'm trying to understand what my brother is saying. Let me get that right. Yeah, he said okay, he said we stole Strasbourg manager instead. Okay, mean that we did not steal one from Brighton. But yeah, the Brighton signing was a bit weird. Breaking news here. This is coming from Fabrizio. That was just 41 minutes ago. It says a breaking news from Fab. Fab said Eric Ten Hag has been appointed as new technical director at FC20. Now, chapter in his new chapter in his country for Ten Hag after short time at Bayern Munich or Bayern Leverkusen. Not Bayern Munich, sorry, Bayern Leverkusen following Man United years. So Eric Ten Hag is now a technical director for FC20. I mean, it's a position that you don't have to sweat too much. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, you don't have to sweat too much. But yeah, what do we have here? Okay. And we have Sion in the studio with me. Sion, big up to you, bro. It's been a long time, ages, or should I say it's been a minute. How are you? And happy new year to you. Can't hear you. Sion, can hear you.
Sorry. I think I'm muting myself. But yeah, it's been a while
Yeah.
since I've been on here. Yes, and happy New Year as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I hope you had a nice time.
Yeah. I know you've been reading, you've seen this. I know you've been busy, but you've been seeing a few things as it's been reported. The club are plotting a protest, and Enzo Maresca has been sacked. I haven't heard a lot from you regarding the process, the project, the model. What's your take? What's your take on? Let's start with the model itself. A little bit on the model, like 60 seconds on the model. Then we can talk about Enzo Maresca being fired, his achievement, and everything.
Personally, I'm not.
Then we can go to where do we start from?
Personally, I'm not a big fan of the model myself. It's more because I've always seen just like you said earlier, that that buy young players.
Yeah,
I think there's only one instance where you can say buy young players has worked, and that was the class of '92 with Man United back in the day. But other than that, no like other. Well, I guess you can say PSG with the Champions League win as well. But that's two examples out of a lot of teams that have bought young players. So I'm not a fan of it, and they've also shown that it's not about winning. When Iqbali is coming out saying about Strasbourg that he doesn't care about Strasbourg, that kind of shows what he thinks about number one, what he thinks about Strasbourg, and number two, what he thinks about this multi-club model, about where he stands on winning, I think.
So you have a very bad, I would say, you don't like actually Biedat Iqbali and some of the things that he does. All right, so what do you make of Enzo Maresca being fired, and then they're bringing in they brought in an interim manager for 2 games, but then today it's been made public, official, that Chelsea have signed Liam Rosenior for a fee for 6 years, 2032 or something like that. What do you make of him himself before you can also get into the contract aspect of it?
I don't know about. I think with Maresca, I don't know if he was fired or if he quit. I have no idea, so I can't really comment on that. I did also say, however, right, that before where the club, like, he doesn't deserve to be treated the way he has been treated, whether it's the signings, whether it's the way they speak about him, and everything. I don't think he doesn't deserve that. So on his sense, if he say he left, fair play to him, right? I will.
Yeah.
As for the club, like this, now the club has to do like. Now that I mean, before obviously Liam has now been announced, but before he was announced, I would have said the club would have to do what they can to try and put this club into a better place. Well, the owners should try and get this club into a better place. As for bringing Liam, at this point, I don't even know, because at this point, for me, it's if he doesn't do that well, then it's on the owners again, on the directors, because that means that because it's like you have a job, right?
Yeah.
If you're messing up so many times, like they have with Potter, with Pochettino, with some can even say with Maresca, I probably would disagree with that. But point is, if you're messing up so many times, and then you mess up again with this manager as well, that's 3 or 4 times you messed up. So whether he does well or not, I'm not going to be against him. And I had the same energy with Maresca mostly as well, where yes, I'll criticize him. I say he should leave and stuff, but at the end of the day, the directors is the one responsible, because that's your 3rd time, your 4th time making the same mistake.
Yeah, it's very, very bad making the same mistakes over and over. Don't you think that the money the years given to him is for him to stay and develop the players very well, since he's a project manager?
In terms of the contract, you're saying?
Yeah, the contract being given, 6 years contract being given to him. Don't you think it was been awarded so he knows that he has time to develop players?
I don't think they should give him that long, because if you look at the history of the managers, and no managers lasted more than 18 months.
Right.
So if no managers lasted more than 18 months, why are you giving this, like, based on your track record, right? Why are you giving this manager 6 years to start with? There's already 2 managers that you're still paying off. Or, I mean, like, luckily you did, Pochettino, I think you signed for 2 years, so you've already paid off his contract by now. But point is, like, you have like, there's 2 managers that you're already paying off. If this doesn't go well, like, that's a lot of managers and a lot of contracts you'd have to pay off, and they will add up. So I'm not really a fan of doing it over 6 months. No, 6 years. Sorry. If it especially given their track record of how long they stick with managers, 6 years is way too long for an initial contract. Now, if he did well, say you give him 2 years, and after the first season he does very well, and you're getting to the end of this next season, and then like you're looking to extend it, and then you extend to say another 2 years or another 3 years, and that makes it 5 years, then that's a different story, and I would have been fine with that.
Okay. Thank you very much on that. All right, so we're looking at some few AFCON also as we hear. Mo, thank you very much for the updates.
Algeria won, by the way.
Algeria winning against Nigeria?
No, Algeria won. Algeria.
They play Nigeria, right? They play Nigeria.
I don't know. Let me check.
Or maybe they're gonna. Oh, okay. Sorry, I got it. Quarterfinals would be Algeria and Nigeria. And Nigeria, yes. And then I think Algeria win it.
Yeah, we have. We obviously have Ivory Coast are playing later today. They have Burkina Faso. That one will play Egypt. We have Algeria versus Nigeria, Cameroon versus Morocco, and Mali versus Senegal. Of course, Morocco is the
game. It's a difficult game to play.
Station.
Yeah. But thank you very much. I'll see you on it. We still got some few to cover. We're literally 54 minutes in, and I got my bro here with me and trying to digest and look at the situation.
I didn't get to see this earlier, and I don't know if you're going to discuss it yet, but what did you make of Callum McFarlane and his only game, well, his first or 2 games in charge of the club?
What's that noise, Sion? What's that noise? Are you tapping on something? Something like that?
Sorry, yeah, I was just sorry about that.
Yeah.
But what did you make of it, that?
Yeah, just like I've said it that sometimes the unexpected managers, things that if managers that you're not expecting so much from them, they always go out and prove a point. And I wasn't really scared. I wasn't scared about City's performance at all. I knew that Chelsea can snag a win, and I even said it on a preview that Chelsea were going to win this game 1-0, and it's going to be a big mistake coming from Donnarumma. And what did we see? Chelsea goal came in a result of Donnarumma not being able to handle the ball very, very well. And I think that he made the right substitutions. I think
it's too hard. Sorry, I think it's too harsh to blame Donnarumma for that mistake, because I think sometimes those things just happen. It's the same way if Sanchez was to make that mistake. I don't think. I mean, Sanchez is the most criticized goalie in the league. Now, I highly doubt even then people would blame him. But I think the one you could blame
Sanchez is not anymore. Sanchez was
no. But my point is that if Sanchez was to make that mistake,
yeah,
I don't think like anyone will criticize him either. So I think it's a. I disagree with that. It was Donnarumma's mistake, even though you could say like he could have controlled it better. I think it was more. I think it was more Man City in the second half being complacent,
thinking they
should have, and it was more like what also could have been is Haaland as well missing a chance. Foden missed a chance earlier as well. And then Haaland hit the post right before they scored. Yeah. And then in the second half, obviously, Neto missed a chance. Delap had one saved. The second half, it was basically like there was only one team that was going to score, basically.
Okay.
But like there was only ever one team that was scoring the second half.
I mean, it was a good feeling. New manager bounced back, and the guy performs very well. But I think the tactics, first half was we were set up to be very negative. He allowed City to control the game for way too much, and you could tell that this is not Chelsea. This is not how Chelsea plays. Chelsea plays more attacking football, but they were reserved. They were more patience in the team building. But we have a problem in terms of how we finish game. We don't finish our games very well. So always things like this always gonna come and hit us.
Yeah, I think as a lot of people say, it's also you want to have a good start, but the end to the finish to the match is much more important.
Yeah, that's right.
I think have a good start, yes, but also you want to end the game on a good way. I think in terms of, and then, and also defense. I will also say defensively, this team, everyone played very well as well. There wasn't really many mistakes. In fact, like Badiashile, especially Badiashile, I'd say, made so many blocks on Haaland. It was crazy.
All right. Cole Palmer said, Blue Line, I want you to lose. What's the losing? What's the losing? And then also we have a brother here, fundamentally blue. Big up to you, man. Big up to you. Big up to everyone in the show today. Big up to Fundamental Blue. He says the big up me and GL panelists, Sion, and everyone in the chat. To be I know, to be frank, I'm not good with short abbreviations, but KTBFF8. Somebody help. Let me understand these short things here. KTBFF. You can type it
Oh,
and see if
keep
you
the
can
blue
get it.
flag flying high.
Oh Lord, keep the blue flag flying high. You guys, that's
Yeah.
too much. That's too much mentally blue. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing?
No, I will say, right, I'm not a
Yeah,
fan of, I've seen it a few times, but I'm not a fan of the abbreviations. Like I'm not a fan of 6-letter abbreviations.
yeah.
Now,
But
at that
anyway,
point, you might as well just like, obviously writing out will be even longer, but I mean, like most people won't be able to understand what a 6-letter abbreviation is.
yeah. I know. I know. UTC is very common in the Chelsea community. Up to Chelsea, it's very common.
Yeah, and
But
also
yeah, Sion, let me ask you: do you think that Liam Rosenior will be successful at Chelsea? Will he be? To me, I'm saying yes, and I can explain if you're done explaining yours and giving me your
Okay,
answer.
first question before I answer this. What do you
Okay,
mean by successful? Do you mean winning
successful.
titles? Do you mean Champions League
Yeah,
consistently, or what do you mean?
he will. I'm thinking he will win trophies at Chelsea. We call. Do we agree? You and I. Do we agree that Enzo Maresca was successful at Chelsea? Do we agree on it?
Yes, obviously, because Club
Okay.
World
So
Cup.
yeah, the way he was
Yeah.
successful. Can we see the same thing happening to Liam Rosenior?
I think yes, in terms of he'll deliver. Even if it's a Europa League or a Carabao Cup, I think he'll deliver that. But then the question is like some fans is like once you want that, you want the league title, you want Champions League,
Yeah.
and maybe he will be successful in the Champions League because you never know with this club in the Champions League. But in terms of the Premier League, I highly doubt it. In terms of Premier League, you want like a winner as well. Maybe I mean you look at Arteta for example, like he will do it this year, but he's so far like he's gone because it's obviously one thing to get your team to challenge, another thing to win it, and Arteta for the past 3 years has proven that. Maybe he'll actually win it this year. I don't know, but I'm not too sure about winning the Premier League. But I think he will win cups in terms of FA Cups, Carabao Cups, maybe even Champions League as well.
I'm actually not. I've always sit down and said if managers don't have high expectations on them, it looks like players give them some time to be, give them time to do their work. But if you bring managers that have been there, they've won it before, it creates some kind of a pressure on the team and at the football club. Do you think that the fans will have patience and time for Liam Rosenior to, groom his own team, bring up his own team, and start winning something?
I think fans will have patience for him. Yes, they will have patience for Iqbali and Blue Coat now. For him, yes.
All right, fundamentally blue. Oh, bro, you don't have to be sorry. I was just joking. We finally got the meaning of it. Say sorry, my bad. It's long winded. I always greet everyone with this. It's okay, brother. You don't have to stretch yourself. It's understandable. You don't have to apologize for it. But yeah, fans have to have patience for Liam Rosenior. I almost said Rosenior, but Rosenior. It's I'm not sure. Did you hear the pronunciation of his right name?
It's Rosenior, I think. Yeah, Rosenior.
Rosenior. I've heard other people saying
Rosenior.
Rosenior. It's not like a French last name or something like that. I don't know, but Rosenior.
Yeah.
The weird. Everyone. I mean, can't you have a manager with a very simple name like Maresca, Conte, Ancelotti? This one you have to pronounce the Liam before you can get a whole name properly sound well in your mouth. But anyway, guys, so we literally have 6 more minutes to end the stream today. We're doing just an hour. We've done an hour. I have Sion here for a little bit. We got 6 more minutes. If you have any question, drop it in the comment section below. Nizar and Stephen G. We're looking at it. Nizar and Stephen G today. Today my co-pilot will be Sion joining us here on the show.
What do you make of well, what do you think of the game make it the game tomorrow then against Fulham.
Yeah, usually I do the preview of the day, but actually as a question, I'll give you a little bit. Look, it's
Yeah.
a win. It's a win for Chelsea. I know. Is it going to be Stamford Bridge or Craven Cottage?
Craven Cottage, yeah.
It will be a difficult game, but Chelsea can win it. Chelsea
Yeah.
can win it.
Wait,
Fulham
where
are
are they in the where are they in the league again? Where are they in the league?
let me
11th.
get it.
Okay.
11th place.
They're
Yeah,
11th.
they are struggling a bit, but Chelsea's always a Father Christmas. When you don't expect them to lose those kind of games, that's when they lose games like that. But let's see. I still believe Chelsea winning. If Chelsea doesn't win, they'll keep a draw. But on the high note, they will pick up all 3 points. That's my gut.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think it'll be a win as well.
It'll be a win. Yeah.
Yeah. And
all
then,
right. So
yeah. And then obviously you got I think it's FA Cup next weekend, right? Against Charlton.
FA Cup. Yeah, you're right. FA Cup next weekend. Big up to big Courtney. Big Courtney, big up to you, bro. It says big up brothers. So big up to you, Courtney. Interesting, nice to see you as usual. Guys, we got 5 more minutes. Let's wrap it up. 5 more minutes. Wherever you're watching us from, if you haven't dropped a like in the video, drop it on it. We're close to 20K. We are literally close to 20K. Let's make it happen. 20K. What was that?
So are you doing something like later today, or are you doing something after this?
I'm done for today. I got some few things
I know
to
you're
do
not
around
streaming, but like, are you doing something like outside of streaming?
What do you mean? Like doing something personal?
Yeah. Like, is there something like maybe going out or something? I don't know.
No, man. I got some. I got too much snow. We here in America, in the part of where I live, Michigan, there's a lot of snow. We get a lot of snow here, and I don't have much to do outside. Yeah, I don't have much to do outside.
I was supposed to watch my local team, but the game got called off. So
what team?
What
team is that? What team?
It's a Maidenhead, so it's a team from the sixth division.
Okay. All right. Fundamentally,
I was supposed to watch them, but it got called off. Yeah.
Okay. Fundamentally Blue said so. We've gone back in time. Manchester United maybe getting what's Solskjaer?
Solskjaer, yeah. Solskjaer.
Back. Manchester United. Don't be surprised. You're gonna end up seeing Enzo Maresca going there up next season. Don't be surprised. Why am I saying that? The guy in charge of Manchester United, I don't know if he's a sporting director. I forgot his name. They were talking about him this morning.
Omar Berada as well.
Yeah. Omar Berada has a very good relationship with Manchester City. You remember he used to work there, and when he was working there, he worked with Enzo Maresca, and he has a very good relationship with him. So I won't be surprised when the interim manager Fletcher, he's going to take over the Manchester United to the end of the season. I won't be surprised seeing him, Enzo Maresca, being linked to the United job. I won't be surprised.
But here's the other thing, right? If Fletcher does very well, do you think they'll give him the full-time job just like they did with Ollie?
No, they wouldn't. A lot of the fan base don't like him. You see. Sion, take over for a second. Let me add a call coming in. Let me pick it up. Take it over for a second, okay? Go ahead. You see. Sion, talk.
No, what were you gonna say?
Yeah. I'm taking your opinion on the Maresca right now too. Do you think it's gonna happen? I'll join you in a second.
I do not know, to be honest. I think the other thing is, right, I think it could happen. It could genuinely happen, but I genuinely do not know at this point in time.
All right, we're back again. Sorry for little connection. I have to pick up the call and answer the call real quick. But big up to JC. JC, long time no see. What happened to you, JC? Long time. JC's, you know, he's now in the wilderness, and JC's in the wilderness, and but he's back here. Big up to JC. Say hello, everyone. And yeah, big up to JC. Say wow, 20K, that exploded knee. Absolutely, JC, rocking. Things are moving in the right direction. As expected. So yeah, JC, thank you very much, guys. So we are on our way to 20K, and see, I've seen some few new faces in the platform. What's the name here? Edit Adam Lismore.
Yeah.
Guys, please. If I didn't see your name right, please, I apologize.
Edit had on Edit had on Lisa Moa.
Yeah, I'm trying as much.
8792. I don't know if we pronounced that right, but you can let us know.
Yeah, if I didn't get it right, apologize. If I butchered your name, please forgive me. I didn't intend to do that. But yeah, big up to JC. JC, long time no see. He said hi to you, and then Happy New Year to you, brother. Happy New Year to everyone. JC, everyone joining us on the show. Courtney, everyone again. Fundamental Blue said, hey, he says that he will probably do well there. No pitch interference from the owners. And yeah, that, I don't know. I'm not so sure about that report that came in about Enzo Maresca, and he's getting interference from the owners in terms of who to play, so they can beef up the players. I'll say how do you call it, and give them more minutes so they can be sold in the summer. How true is that? Do you think that was true?
I don't know about that, but I'm more looking at in terms of they'll actually back him as well. They've backed Oli, they've backed Ten Hag with the players they wanted. They're gonna back him as well. But unlike Blueco, it's with Blueco it was we'll give you the players, you work with it. They refused to sign a centre back. Let's not forget. So it's like Blueco is a dictator. Like whatever they say, everyone has to follow.
Okay. We will listen to every details, guys. We're gonna listen to me and Sion here. We'll listen to every details of what Leo Rosenior has to say in his last press conference before he farewell to farewell to Strasbourg team before he leave. I've got a video from my brother from Blue Lounge YouTube channel for Mo Kasim. So we're gonna listen details, and I want you guys to pay attention to all the details and see what we can pick up from these press conference. And guys, don't forget, keep the like coming. Let the likes and the live or the comments coming on the screen, and drop a like on the video. Please. Drop a like on the video. All right, let's get it going. Let's hear what Rossini have to say. It's just a minute and 6 seconds. So let's see what we can do here. All right. Okay. I'm not getting it. Says before all right, all right, don't worry. Let's go. Let's hear the what? Is it not sharing? It's giving me something else. Am I sharing the wrong screen? Hold on, give me a second. Stop it. Let me share again. Sorry, guys. I think I was sharing the wrong screen. Hopefully I can get it right this time. Sound on. Share on. Okay. Now let's go. All right.
Yes, I've had interest from.
Can you see him? Can you hear it?
Yes, I can.
Many clubs, Champions League clubs, which I've always been open and honest with Mark. I've always been open and honest with our ownership about. But there are certain moments in your life that you have a decision to make that you cannot say no to. This, for me, is a club that I will love for the rest of my life, that I will want to do well for the rest of my life. But this opportunity for me is something that I cannot turn down at this moment in my life, for many reasons. One, it's an unbelievable opportunity, an unbelievable club who are Club World Cup champions with an incredible squad and incredible fan base. Secondly, it means I can go home and see my kids. I'm away from my children. I've missed them, and I wanted to make the sacrifice of not seeing them worth it with the success that we have here. So there are many reasons. I don't think anyone can question how hard I've worked for the club, my integrity in the way that I've worked for this club. I don't think anyone can really question the decision I've made to move on with my career.
Certainly. I know I've played it. I'm gonna replay it all over again, and it's coming from my good friend and brother Blue Lounge channel. So that's a channel right on the screen. So guys, if you haven't subscribed to that channel, you don't know much about that channel, please do me a favor, go find it. Go find it. It will help your life, and it will calm you down, or it will raise either your blood pressure up or raise your blood pressure down. It will give you, that's a therapy, and that you can find from there. So you have to subscribe. Let me play the game. We'll take
the reason, and it's not just Chelsea.
We'll take word after word. The reason why, these are the reason why he picked Chelsea. So I want to pick the word after word, and then we can talk about it.
I've had interest from
one. He said he's have interests of managing Chelsea.
Many clubs, Champions League clubs, which I've always been open and honest with Mark. I've always been open and honest with our ownership about. But there are certain moments in your life that you.
I know you've heard it, but Sion, he said he's have the interest of managing Champions League clubs that can win things, and that's what I was saying. That he also said something as the interview goes on, that clubs that has a winning mentality have the spirit of winning things. That's why I have the feeling that things will be successful for him. And we've seen it in the past that people players that come to the football club, Roberto Di Matteo, one of them, and others that joins the football club haven't win nothing, but they go on to win something. So let's see why
you have a decision to make that you cannot say no to.
You have a decision to make in life that you can never say no to. What do you make of it so far? Two reasons why he said. What do you make of that? Does it make sense to you on managing Chelsea Football Club? Have won something.
Yeah.
Is it true that
it makes sense?
Is it true that he cannot say no to these? Yeah, go ahead.
I would say I wasn't too sure about the winning part. Anyone could. I don't, because some people will say it could be PR. I have no idea if.
No, this is what he said right now. He said it's a decision. At one point in time, he said
the second
that you cannot refuse.
The second one, I will believe, like that's.
Yeah,
I believe that's actually real. There's money.
Okay, let's move on from it.
Club that I will love for the rest of my life, that I will want to do well for the rest of my life. But this opportunity for me is something that I cannot turn down at this moment in my life, for many reasons. One, it's an unbelievable opportunity, an unbelievable club who are Club World Cup champions with an incredible squad and incredible.
Is he right that this football club is unbelievable football club and something that he cannot turn down? Club World Cup champion. Is it right from what he just said?
Yeah, well, I mean, factually, it is. You are the.
Oh, you think it's just PR
as a club? So
yeah,
this team is a Club World Cup champion. Like factually, that is correct. So yes.
Okay, we'll move on from there. Guys, you're watching us live, and I'm seeing some few comments coming in from there. A bit more from Fundamentally Blue, and I've seen from Chelsea's section Ty. Big up to you, Ty. And then I've seen one from my Natalie, Haywood. A big up to you, brother. Happy New Year to you. And more from Ty also. Ty, thank you very much for saying congratulations. I'll get into the comment section, and let's just listen to his words after his press conference before leaving the club. So guys, if you haven't dropped a like on the video, what are you waiting for? Smash a like on the video, whichever platform you're watching it, whether the vertical section or the horizontal section where you're watching it from. Thank you very much for being part of the show. And let's move on.
Unbelievable club who are Club World Cup champions with an incredible squad and incredible fan base. Secondly, it means I can go home and see my kids. I'm away from my children. I've missed them, and I wanted to make the sacrifice of not seeing them worth it with the success that we have here. So there are many reasons. I don't think anyone can question how hard I've worked for the club, my integrity in the way that I've worked for this club. I don't think anyone can really question the decision I've made to move on with my career.
Thank you very much. This is Liam Rosenior.
I think anyone can question.
He doesn't think anyone can question his decision making on why he chooses. He's given us a few reasons. Also, he'll be in London. It means that he is going to be very close to his family. As he said, he wants to make sure missing his family for a few years working in abroad really worth it. And I don't think that he's really struggled that much too. He's been tagged as bringing in one of the most exciting, entertaining football to the French league. Yeah, he started football. This man plays almost about 8 variations of tactics and in terms of formation football at the French league. He's an entertaining manager, but why that this season has gone very bad. His wet season has become his one of the greatest appointment for his tenure as Strasbourg manager. And Sion, what do you make of the final words that he put in terms of being close to London and being close to his family as he's missed his family? Well, what do you make of that statement from?
Makes sense. Although I did check, his family lives up north in Derbyshire. So Derbyshire. So maybe
not far off.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know. Maybe I think.
Go ahead, JC. That's not true. That's not true. I saw that about 2 hours ago. It was not true. Someone's trying to make things up. You know what they said? They said that Liam Rosenior had a ticket for rushing to Chelsea, or rushing to make it to Chelsea. So he had a ticket for rushing. That's not true. That's not true. I saw that earlier on about 2 hours ago. But go ahead, Sion. Go ahead. Apologize for interrupting.
Yeah, no. Like I said, I think it may be true, it may not be, but I think I'm leaning on the side of that's true. That's fair enough. Because at the same time, say if you've been away from your kids for a long time,
yeah,
and you have an opportunity to go back home to your home country, then it will make complete sense to do it.
Exactly. Thank you very much. That's the voice of Sion here, Chelsea supporter, and he's here alongside with me today, going through a few things that is really happening at Chelsea Football Club. And what's his name again? I forgot. The caretaker, the academy team caretaker, also have done his press conference to the upcoming game tomorrow. We'll be looking at that maybe later tomorrow. We'll look into the press conference, whatever was said tomorrow. Tomorrow have Steven, probably have Steven in the show with me tomorrow, and hopefully maybe if Sion is around, we will. Okay, he will probably do well from fundamentally blue. He says he will probably do well on the pitch, and interference from the owner. That's what he was saying. Says Happy New Year from JCO. I think I've gone way too back. Maybe not the owners, but the sporting directors, medical staff also. That is from what my brother here is saying. So big up for you from Chelsea section. This guy doesn't fill me with confidence. That is from my friend, my good brother Natalie Haywood. He says that what's his name? Liam Rosenior doesn't fill him with confidence. Please, I always say this. Remember one thing: your club comes first. Forget about the owners. If you hate them, you can hate them after games or before, but as soon as the referee blows the whistle, send all your support, the love and prayers for the guys, the 11 men on the pitch playing the football. Send your support, and the manager included. Yes. Because
I think
if they don't, go ahead.
No, I was hoping for you to finish what you're going to say. Actually,
okay. Yeah, if they don't perform on the pitch, we're gonna continue with these pain and suffering all the time. But the club always comes first before any other. Remember, there was a Kim Bate, there was Roman Abramovich, and they're all gone. They are gone. Now it is Blue Co and whoever they are. They will fade out one day, and our club will still be there. The club will still be there. They are stubborn. They will not listen to what we're saying. We are suffering, but make sure you support them. make sure the team goes on and win. I know you don't want them to win because it makes the owners more richer and happier, and they're not doing what they want. But they also had a point to prove one way or the other. They want to make sure these young, talented players model thing works. And I said it's not proven. It's never been proven in the Premier League that anyone has won the Premier League with developing team. It's never proven. But if you look at football very well and how football is moving towards, that is a style at which you got to go through to be able to be self-sustained. You get what I mean? To sustain yourself efficiently, you got to do this way. Else you're going to end up, you can't bring money in. You got to be able to sell and be able to buy. That is why they've done all these dodgy things and what they call it, loopholes, selling the women's team to themselves and selling the hotel to themselves. Please, we sometimes
now I kind of understand it, because previously I was also on the mindset of don't get Champions League, because if you get Champions League, then Blue Co. Then it's like Blue Co will get more money, and then they'll spend it on other youngsters, and then you get fans that will then stop wanting to protest because they aren't happy. But I'm looking at it now. It's like if you win, it's like if you win, you win. But then if you don't win, the club, the fan base is going to be protesting anyways. Probably their fan base maybe not protesting. They'll be like there'll be questions. Let's just say if you don't win. So whichever way, whatever happens at this point for me.
Yeah.
And I think when the game kicks off, it's like I'm not gonna, because I've seen online where people say fans should just tap, if you have a season ticket, just tap your season ticket, but don't go into the stadium and stuff. That I don't agree with, because you want the owners out, fair enough, but I don't know if tapping your season ticket, tapping a ticket that you've already paid for, and then leaving immediately, I don't think that really does anything. Maybe it might like get the sponsors to question it and stuff. But I look at it as like, if you want to support the team, just go in there and support the team. When the game is like, that's like basically do what you want, really. If you want to go in there and support the team, fair enough. If you don't want to do that, if you want to leave, I'm not going to say anything about that. So do what you want to do.
Exactly. And this is Chelsea section said as Chelsea looks to rebuild on their recent silverware, the questions remains: can Rosenior and Liam Rosenior brand of brave football bring the Blues closer to their long-term goals? Can they? I feel like he is tactically.
The first thing I've noticed. Yeah. The first thing I've noticed, right, is I looked at the formations he's played, and he normally plays three at the back, which is obviously what Conte played, and that's what Tuchel played as well. So, but I don't know if we have the players to play that, and also three at the back. We do. What?
Yeah, we do.
Would
we
you
do have
say
a lot of players
that
can do that? We do have a lot of players that can play that Conte, the Alonso role, and then the Moses, what's his name? Victor Moses role. We have Reece James, if he can play that role. Absolutely. We have Malo Gusto, Cucurella. Cucurella is not even a defender. He's a striker stroke defender. Left back, left wing, and a striker. He's always in the 18-yard box. Halfway, midfielder. Cucurella is everywhere.
Yeah, I think yes. So I think on that basis, then I would say it would work. There's a good chance it would work. So I think I'm looking at, because obviously like if you have the three at the back, it's also similar to. I think that's also what they did. What this team did against Man City in the second half as well, and look how that went. I think.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I did see that comment, and I understand what he's going with.
Yes, because if you look at the trend, Blue Co are hiring from their own family. So it's asking, if it doesn't go well for Gary, if it doesn't go well for Leo Rosenior or Rosenior, doesn't mean that we're gonna bring in Blue Cole. I mean, sorry, we're gonna bring in Gary O'Neill, who had an awful performance with Wolves and to Chelsea. Doesn't mean that's what we're gonna have. That's Wolves, a big question. Well, apparently, if you look at things, what it is they take them there and they prepare themselves for the next job. So it's going to be a merry-go-round, like a food chain.
Yeah, like let's just look at this, right? With Bournemouth, he had a 29.73 win percentage. With Wolves, he had 31.75. Now, with Wolves, you have to remember, he actually had them in the relegation zone when he left. Okay. And obviously, Vitor Pereira came in. Well, Vitor Pereira came in, didn't really have the best of starts. He had an fairly okay start, but then you go to the end of the season, they win 6 in a row, stay up, and then Vitor Pereira's out now, obviously not struggling now. That's obviously relevant to what we're speaking about, but that isn't looking good. I know Wolves as a squad, they aren't great, but like surely with the squad they had last season, they shouldn't be in the relegation zone. Like they weren't bad to be like in the relegation zone at that point. So I think I'm not really a fan of Gary O'Neill if he was to come in.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Gary O'Neill either. But who knows? Anyone that comes to Chelsea does well. They do better. That's a big thing that I don't know. But time will tell.
Except for Graham Potter.
Yeah. Now Graham Potter is fade out. It's going to be hard for him to get any lucrative job. He's now managing a country or something like that. That's what I heard.
Yeah, Sweden. Sweden, isn't it? He manages.
Yeah, Sweden. Fundamentally Blue said that he said that the irony is Chelsea FC don't have any sponsors. People say this, but look, I'm not really worried about that.
I meant, so we don't have a front of shirt sponsor, but I mean,
we have
other things.
We have a kid sponsor. We have a kid sponsor.
Yeah,
we have a sleep sponsor.
Kid sponsors. I meant like you're looking at sponsors for any other thing that the club may be involved in.
Yeah,
and also other investors as well. It's not just sponsors, but also investors I was looking at.
Sion, let me say this: people worry. I'm not saying fundamentally it's worrying. A lot of people that Chelsea fans sometimes make this argument that Chelsea don't even have a front sponsor. What's your problem with the front sponsor? Some of us are the same people criticizing these owners for wanting money, want so much money. So if they're not worried about getting any other money, why are we criticizing them? I don't understand, because we think they're here for so much money.
They don't want the club. They don't want the owners to get any money. So
but then why are you complaining about? Yeah, why are you complaining about chef sponsor? If we're the same people complaining that they're taking all the money, they're selling players for money, they're selling tickets for money. If the chef sponsor thing comes in, it's going to your pocket. So if it's not there, we should be happy then, isn't it? We should be happy. Yeah. But anyway, it's just one of the things.
I've seen people. I mean, I complain quite a lot about stuff, but I've seen people. I remember. I think it was against. When we played Fluminense in the Club World Cup, and people were complaining, why are these guys playing in the away kit? Because Fluminense played in, I think played in purple and green.
Yeah. Yeah. He said it's not normal. He said it's not normal. I do understand. I agree with you 100%. He said the only club in the professional football to not have a kit sponsor or front sponsor is that they've got one, and they have a sleeve one. They have a sleeve sponsor right now. That's what I know. And from what I've read, I'll tell you, they are looking for the best deal in the world to put it on front. There've been some offers, but they haven't taken it, and they haven't taken it for a reason, because they're looking for the best deal before they can move on it. Guys, we about to wrap up here. And we're about to wrap up.
Yeah.
It's been a wonderful stream with Sion joining me here on the stream today, and it's been
Yeah.
a very, very wonderful, stream with you guys also joining us here. I want to thank you all for coming on. Thank you for coming on. Without you guys, we couldn't make it. Yeah.
Yeah.
all
Well,
of
how far are you to 20K right now?
Sure, I've seen some new faces here today's stream, so we are getting 10K. So let me see where we are on the stream. I don't look at it all the time. Once in a time I look at it, it's going up. I was like, holy la. Good thing. We're now with 521. When I just check it, we are around 18,521. And when I refresh it, we've got to 18,544. So that's a good jump over there.
Yeah, it's quite a big jump. So, because I remember the last time I came
Yeah.
on here, I think you were on. Well, that was a few months ago. I think you were on like I don't remember. It was like 5 or 6K, 4K.
Almost
Yeah,
5K.
so
Almost 5K. So I made some few videos. That video's got a jump, and those videos also did well on TikTok. And I've got some few people messaging and said that video was good. I had the last video about why Chelsea signed Liam Rosenior, and people, a lot of comments and messages sent to me about that video. So I look at that video as my inspiration, and then do more videos like that. One thing about live stream is not really promote much more. I would say YouTube doesn't push a lot of live stream. They push more videos than they do live stream. But yeah, so I realized I did a few videos. I haven't done any this week, but yeah, I have some videos that I'm going to push in, and it's helping a lot. And everyone that has been part of this journey, I want to thank them all. I want to thank every one of you. I sent a message to you on Discord. Probably have to check my Discord. I don't know. And when was it? Was it today or was it a few? Oh, okay. I've got my Discord thing is beeping here. I'll check it. It's beeping. I'll check it later so I can read it and see what's involved. All right. I'll check your message. Thank you very much. And everyone, JC, one point, he used to be a very, very regular, pundit, and I haven't seen him in a while. He was very busy and family issue. Fundamentally, Blue, big up to you, brother. And Natalia Hayward, everyone that have been on the stream today. Daniel Knight, JC, and Cole Palmer, man like Mikhail, big up to you watching from a distance. Big up to you, Chelsea Dan, and also Tion earlier on. We have Mo Kasim also who came on. Then the Spanish, I think Cookney. Cookney was the name. Spanish Cookney. I hope I got that name right. Spanish Cockney. I think Cockney, right? Spanish Cockney is the name. And Daniel Knight. Daniel Knight also was on the show and was in there with some few comments. Guys, without you, we won't be here. Then we have Mrs. JC. Okay, Steven. JC says Steven.
No, Steven.
You mean
that's not me, by the way. That's not me.
No, I think he knows Steven. He knows you're not Steven, but I'm not so sure what that JC is trying to say. JC, what are you saying? Can you rephrase it so I can get what you mean? Are you asking of Steven? Steven will be here tomorrow. Steven got to do something today, but he'll be here tomorrow. The dream is 10K, and we are close. I'm sure if you are lucky, as the transfer window is open, the way we do very well on transfer window, we've even had the pick even before transfer window. We could hit that 10K before the window closes. We got a long way to go, and I'll be picking up, being a little bit busy with indoor work. But as soon as I have to put that indoor work aside and get on the pick, what things that are trending right now in terms of transfer. Chelsea is going to be quiet, but I'll be targeting other clubs like Man United and as Liverpool and all the others for transfer news. JC said, okay, Steven, yes, he has been with you a long time. Convey, convey my greetings to him. Okay, I will. Yeah, Steven has been with me for over 6 years. Yeah, Steven has been with me on the YouTube thing for a journey for over 6 years. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, a long time. A
Wow.
long time. Yeah.
Wow.
Steven, I've been with Steven for 6 years. Yeah, about 6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's I'm not sure. I'm not sure where he is right now, but he's as you said, he's probably going to be here tomorrow. It's an away game, so he probably will do the preview. Actually, yeah, so he probably will be here. If it was a home game, then I would. If it was a home game, then he may have been able to. He may or may not have, because he might have to go to he would obviously have to go to the game.
Yeah.
At that time, around the time you'd be doing a preview, but because it's away, he should be able to. Yes. Yeah. I think what we could do is
I don't have him on during home games because he goes to the games and watch them. But away games, I always have him on the show, which we do a combined 11.
I could replace him from time to time for a home game.
All right, no problem. Yeah. Also, we got
depends on my availability, obviously.
Yeah. Just to make this public to our viewers and listeners, we have other guys that will be joining us here very, very soon. They know their football, very professional, and to get this channel to where it has to be. We're trying as much as we can to drive all the traffic on this platform and to get you guys what you want to. The host is definitely going to be me, but over time, as time goes on, we might have three live shows in a day. 3 live shows, one early in the morning, afternoon, and definitely I'll take my afternoon one, and there will be one late in the evening, 10 p.m. UK time. There will be another one. So I probably have to adjust mine and move it up a little bit so we can have morning, afternoon, and evening show. We're trying to make sure we capture the morning people, the afternoon people, and then the evening one. Whichever is working,
and also
we treat the time around. Yeah.
Also, of course, sorry about that. Also, of course, there'll be people like if they're watching from Australia or somewhere, they might be more suited to watch the morning ones.
Very early morning ones. Yeah. Early morning
for
ones.
Example.
Yeah.
I mean, they might be able to watch now because right now it's probably about what time is it in Sydney right now?
Probably very late.
No, it'll be in the morning, I think. Sydney time.
Okay. To you
6:43.
Yeah. 3:43 you said? The 3?
6:43 in the morning.
6 in the morning. Okay. So, yeah. All right. No problem.
Yeah.
No problem. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you one more time. And I thank you all for coming on as usual. Blue Clouds Media, BSM Sports. We're still growing. We still want to get there. The ultimate right now, the target was 10K. But after that, we'll be aiming to 20. And very, very soon, we'll get there to 50,000. And we've got things in place. I don't want to let everything that we have planned out. But then you guys will see as things goes on.
Well, hold on.
Thank you all. Thank you all for coming on. Thank you, Sion. You want to say anything before I end the stream?
I was just checking. I'm looking at Blue Clouds Media, like BSM Sports, the name of the channel. It says on here you are 18.5K.
18.5?
Yeah.
18.5. I don't know. What's my phone?
Like, go on to Blue Clouds Media Sport. It says you're on 18.5K.
Yeah, it's 18,544. You're not going to see the 44. Yeah. So they're just making 18.
No, but you said your target is 10K.
Oh, 20K.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, my bad. 20K. So
I think that's hopefully we'll be able to reach that in like maybe a month. Definitely to the end of the season. I think we should definitely.
So we literally, which I would say roughly about 15,000 more, 15,000 more. Yeah. To get
and
to
you
that
get about
20K. Thank you all.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Thank you.
All right.
Thank you for having me on as well.
Absolutely, bro. You're always welcome. Let me know when you're free. You want to talk football. I'll be there. Message me or something. Yeah. I'll get you on. All right. With further ado, I'll say thank you all. Adios. I always say Lil Desperandos. Nise, hang on to hope. And I'll see you guys same time tomorrow. Adios. Bye for now.
stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. You are a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, feel no pain. Yeah, I woke up feeling like a champion. Every move I make, I got the stamina. Eyes on the prize, never lose sight. Grinding every day, pushing through the night. Got the fire in my soul, never back down. In the ring of life, I'm the one with the crown. Sweat and tears, yeah, I paid the cost. Every battle fought, I'm never lost. Hit the ball, feel no winner. Stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. Every challenge met, every goal in sight. In the gym, on the grind, it's a warrior's fight. From the bottom to the top, yeah, I've been there. With the heart of a lion, I face the dare. No fear, no limits, just pure drive. In the race of life, I'm alive. With every push, with every strain, I'm a winner, feel the gain. Hit the floor, feel the power. In this moment, it's our hour. Rise above, break the chain. You're a winner, feel no pain. You are a winner, stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win. In this moment, own your name. You are a winner in this game. You are a winner, stand tall, be proud. In the face of doubt, you shout it loud. Feel the strength, let it in. With every step, you're gonna win.